great to see you all here tonight. You know, I am really excited about today. In fact, I think today is going to be the day. The day we're all going to take a train ride. You ready to take a train ride? We got to shout it out. Are you ready to take a train ride? That's much more like it. You know, I'm really prepared for this train ride. I brought my suitcase with me. I got everything I need inside this suitcase. I am ready to take a one-way ticket ride. To get a one-way ticket on the right track.
Hey, hello, good buddy.
Hey, Harley. Good to see you tonight. I'm really glad to see you. You know, I think tonight's going to be the night we're going to get on board the Kingdom Express, and I just wanted to be sure and say goodbye to you.
Well, that's nice. Because, well, I just screwed up. I forgot something. I got to check it real quick. I'm running a little short, and I wondered if maybe you could spare $1, you know?
Harley, don't you have any money of your own? What do you do with all your money?
Money? Of course I've got money. I just gave it to homeless children. That's it, some poor homeless children. That's me, you know, my heart is just too big.
Well, Harley, you can't go around begging for money from everybody you see. Have you thought about getting a job?
A job? I got a job. I just came from work, actually.
Really? Where do you work?
Where do I work? Oh, I'm a scientist. That's it. I'm a scientist. I work on some top secret stuff. I can't even tell you about it. It's top secret, you know.
Well, okay, but I'm not just going to give you my money. If you want my money, you're going to have to earn it. See, I've been carrying my suitcase all day long, and it's got everything I needed for the trip, but it's heavy. And I'm going to need you to carry my suitcase from there to there.
All right. Going over there. Oh, I can't. It's my bag. It's my bag. I used to be a bull rider, man. I'm a professional bull rider. In fact, a world championship bull rider. I've been in all the rodeo circuits, and my back it ain't never been the same since.
Well, that's okay. You only need to carry the suitcase from there to there, unless you want to give my money back.
No, okay. Say you want over there. That is a really nice suitcase. Hey, that reminds me of the one I used to have. I got it when I was in the French Foreign Legion. Yeah, that's it. French Foreign Legion. Where I left that thing? I think I left it at my house. I gotta go get it.
Harley, what about my suitcase?
What about it? I told you it was nice.
Harley, you've become distracted. You've lost focus. I'm really starting to wonder about you, Harley. Harley, you don't have a job, do you? Harley, you've never been to any of those places you told me about, have you? Harley, you haven't done any of those things you told me about. Is it possible, Harley, that you don't do much of anything?
All right, I admit it. I do whatever I want to do, and I do it when I want to do it. Everybody ought to consider being just like me. Even you ought to consider being just like me.
Well, you say it like that, it sounds pretty good.
And precisely what I just hear? You mean after all we've been through, you think the life of a hobo sounds good? But my preacher's man, what are you talking about?
Oh, well, sorry, Mr. Steady. Carly and I were just talking.
Well, it sounds to me like you're going to let him talk you out of everything that's good. Choosing the easy life might sound convincing, but if you want to get somewhere in life, you've got to be determined. You've got to choose to press forward if you want to live a truly good life. And that's what Determination Junction is all about. It's here where you make lifelong decisions. It's here where you gain the focus that you need to live your life aboard the Kingdom Express.
But Mr. Steady, you know, there's so much to learn. It's really hard. We have to keep learning these things before we get on the train.
Well, you're closer than you think, my friend. And in fact, there's really only one more thing you need to do.
Look at there. There he goes again. There isn't anything that you need to do. All you got to do is be like me and just hang out, do whatever you want to do. That's what I do with my life.
Hard. I've known you for a long time, my friend, and I believe that you really have a good heart. I have to tell you, you are absolutely wrong. What you're saying is that what you want to do is more important than anything else. What you're saying is that you come first. But the lesson that all these folks need to learn, and the lesson you need to learn, is that in order to live a life before the Kingdom Express, you must put Jesus first.
But what about all the things that I want to do?
Well, I'm sure there's important things that you want to do, but nothing is more important than serving Jesus and becoming what He wants you to be. In fact, there's a wonderful story in the Bible about a time when Jesus went and visited a woman by the name of Martha and her sister Mary. And when Jesus entered the home, He sat down and started teaching, and Mary sat at His feet and she was listening. But Martha was busy. Martha was distracted. Martha had lost her focus. You see, Martha was up busy serving and getting her house ready for honored guests.
But, Mr. Steady, serving others is a good thing.
Well, yes, it is, but not when the Savior of the world is in your very living room. You see, Martha had got distracted. And when she tried to get Jesus to make her sister Mary get up and help her serve, Jesus said, Martha, Martha, He said, you are distracted by a lot of things, but one thing is the most important of all. You see, putting Jesus first in our life is more important than anything else.
Wow. Okay, Mr. Steady, I think I understand. And this is the other lesson we have to learn before we get on board the Kingdom Express.
Yes, but it's not just another lesson. You see, it is the most important lesson of all. All the other lessons are contained inside of this one lesson. You see, if you truly put Jesus first in your life, then you're going to stand up and stand out and be different. If you truly put Jesus first in your life, then you're going to make the right choices with the help of studying His Word. If you truly put Jesus first, then you're not going to be selfish, but you're going to think about the needs of others. And if you truly put Jesus first, then you're going to choose good friends who will help you grow closer to Him.
Okay, Mr. Steady, I think I understand. And I'm really glad I brought my luggage. I've got everything inside my baggage there that I need for the trip.
I'm glad to see you've got your luggage all packed and ready to go, but really everything that you need to journey on board the Kingdom Express is all contained in the Son of God, Jesus Christ.
Okay, I think I understand, and I know from the last few days that you want us to learn this lesson before we get on the Kingdom Express.
Yes, that's another lesson that we need to learn. But I have to tell you, my friend, that you've already started your journey. You see, the Kingdom Express is not like any other train that you've ever seen. The Kingdom Express is a journey. And the Kingdom Express is journeying to a place that is better than any other destination, and that is heaven. And y'all have had to learn all of these other lessons because it's not just important to get on board the Kingdom Express, but it's important to stay on board the Kingdom Express. And we do that by starting each and every day right here at Determination Junction, where we make decisions that will affect our lives from now and forevermore. And so we want you to enjoy your journey and learn the lesson tonight about how important it is to put Jesus first. So before we dismiss the class,